Hello, Jamie here from jamieboots.com. And today I wanted to talk about how I found one area of my life where everything was going really well, and I felt like it came to my life in an easy way that felt like flow, and um, just see like if that area of my life is going really, really well, what are the ways that I've done, what have I done to make that happen? Like, what did I do leading up to that? What were my thoughts around surrounding that topic? So for me, it would be like my relationship with my partner, who I plan to marry in August. And so by the time we get married, we will have been together for 4 years. And I just feel like our relationship is really strong and really solid, um, and I feel like the people that we became before we came together was really important for us, and how grateful I am that I didn't settle for something else or think like, there's a lot of like, you're in your 30s, should be married type stuff, and how grateful I am that I didn't let that come into my head and influence my actions, and that I waited until it had something that I really wanted. And I was thinking like, yeah, there's other people that were around in my life, and it maybe would have been more convenient to date them, but it wasn't for me. Like, they weren't for me, and I had an idea of what I wanted, and it didn't matter to me if other people told me my expectations were too high. I didn't care, because I was perfectly happy and content on my own, and if I don't find that, then that's okay. um, and then here comes this man who is better than my already high expectations. So leading up to that, I just, I didn't, like, average wasn't good enough for me, and I didn't waste my time on things that felt like they were wasting my time. I didn't do things just to do them. I did things because I wanted to. I felt like I was true to myself. I feel like as we got to know each other, I was 100% myself. I even I didn't hide anything. I said what I thought, and I meant it. Whether I continued to mean it or not is a totally different point. But I said what I meant, and I wasn't afraid to be myself, and that's all it was. And started thinking about like, yeah, it might have been convenient to like at certain times in my life to like go over there, and then thinking, applying that to other things, like it would have been more convenient for me to stay in Utah and work at this job that I already had and I liked. But that wasn't what I really wanted. And so I left that. And then it would have been convenient for me to stay in that world and in that job, which was fine. And a lot of people do these jobs for their careers, and that's great. And if that works for them, then awesome. And yes, that would have been more convenient. But for my life and me, that would not have been easier. That would have felt kind of painful. It would have felt very stagnant. It would have felt like I was in pursuit of someone else's purpose and mission. It didn't feel like it was for me. It didn't feel like that was where I could be the most helpful and where I could have the most purpose. So it got me thinking about this idea that yeah, it would have been more convenient for me to stay there. It would have been more convenient. I had consistent income, and I had health insurance, and I had dental insurance, and it was really affordable, and I had a pretty like relaxed schedule, and my supervisor was cool, and I would have been convenient to stay there. But it didn't mean that my life was easy. It didn't mean that it was easy for me to go do that job. It didn't mean that when I got home from the day that I felt like free and happy, and like I made a difference that day in anybody's life. It was convenient, not easy. Was not easy. I didn't feel like I was in a flow. And I felt like it was one of those things that it got more and more difficult. And not in the sense that it's more difficult because it's challenging me, but difficult in the sense that it was an emotional drain, that I felt like I was going against myself, kind of a thing. So it got me thinking that convenience does not always mean easy. So then I was thinking, like, I used to go to 7-Eleven because it was right by my house, right? So I want a Diet Coke, I go to 7-Eleven. It's convenient, right? It's convenient for me to go to, if that's what I want, fountain drink, cool, convenient. But if what I want is to like make a big organic meal, there's a convenience store. So in theory, that should be convenient, right? I should just be able to walk the like block to the 7-Eleven because it's a convenience food store. That's what the name of it is. But if what I want is an organic gourmet meal, then the convenience food store is not convenient. It's not easy. I can go in there and I can walk around and I can walk around and I can pick things up off the shelf and look at them. And it doesn't matter how convenient it is to my house and that they have things that might kind of seem similar. I'm not going to have what I want. If I want a gourmet meal, I'm not going to be able to find the ingredients for that at the 7-Eleven that's really convenient to my house. So I might have to go like walk an extra couple blocks. It was actually really close too, but I might have to walk a few extra blocks. So it's less convenient, but in the long run, way easier, right? How much less time do I have to spend around walking around because the ingredients are right there and I get that and I get that and it's easier, even though it was less convenient. So to me, it is more convenient to stay in the life that you have right now. It is more convenient to not change. It is more convenient to be stagnant. It is more convenient to complain about things that aren't going well. It is more convenient to feel like your life is an obligation. It's more convenient to do nothing. It just is. And I've been there, and there's been times when that felt easier. But in the long run, not easier. It's easier maybe in that second, but it doesn't feel good. Even if it's convenient, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel awesome. It doesn't feel epic. It doesn't feel magical. And that's not flow and ease and freedom. So, if you might have to make some changes, and they don't even have to be humongous. They can be some minor changes that might be less convenient at first, but in the long run, it is going to bring ease. So that's the message that I wanted to share today, and I hope it makes sense. And if you have any comments on that, I'd love to hear them. You can join me at jamieboots.com, and that's JAIME, like Jaime, boots.com. And I hope everyone's having a great day, and I will see you later. All right, bye.